definitely the one of the best ways we use AI, just combining CI and AI together. We don't use AI just for AI alone, so CI can collective information, and we combine it together to make copy for our ads that can increase our CTR. You'd be surprised, bro. If you can increase your CTR on ads by like a point 0.5, it's a lot when you're spending a lot of money. Shortening that time, right? It used to take us maybe like an hour, 2 hours. Now we're doing that in 5, 10 minutes, right? So now we're saving time. When it comes to UGC, we'll tell it, hey, make us some scripts. I'll make us scripts based on CI, collect information, based on the reviews that we're getting from Amazon. Take me an hour to collect information and then make scripts. Now, again, it's taking me 5 minutes. So let's say, for example, you're selling something that's $49.99 and you have a $30 margin, right? So it costs you $20, you're paying and you're charging $49.99. However, when you send two products, it's not an additional $20, it's usually like $30, right? So I sell two items to one customer for $30 because that's how much it costs to send them to their location. So now you have a cost of 30. Typically I'll add like 30 more dollars, and now I'm not gonna you can increase the price from $59.99 to maybe like $69.99. Now you have a $40 margin, and you can see how that does for you. Or you can even do $79.99. Now you have a bigger margin to see if people will buy a BOGO at $79.99. Now you're making an additional 10 more dollars and your margin's bigger. So I do go that route as well, which I highly recommend, because these are the biggest offers or the biggest reasons why we do the $1 million per month.
Really? Okay. Yeah, it's just the offer and the creative, obviously, like you were mentioning as
It's a
well.
mix of everything, but
Yeah.
typically, again, like it's like a gas without a Ferrari without gas, right? It's not going
Yeah.
to run. So, we make sure that we have both, and we make sure that we put in full effort on all the aspects of marketing.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, man. That's so interesting. And you're applying these same concepts to then the clients that you're working with at the agency side of things, right?
Yeah, so we're applying pretty much everything, and again, it's like we move step by step, and sometimes we track things fast, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer because we're
Mm-hmm.
doing. Think about a tool belt, right? You have a tool belt, and whenever you come across a problem, we got to make sure that we use all of our tools. And once we use our tools, that let's say, for example, we have a offer problem, a conversion rate problem, or ad account problem. We have 10 tools for each problem. Now
Mm-hmm.
we use all of them, right? And sometimes it may take longer, but as long as we use all of them, eventually we'll find the answer, the solution. And if we don't, we might have to like pivot into maybe like a different product. But typically we find the solution because we have 10 different tools. So that's something that a lot of people here do not have. Their mindset is like, I have 3 tools. Ad doesn't work, product doesn't work. Move on. That is the problem, bro. Is
Mm-hmm.
that you need to have more tools, and you apply these tools, right? Which is offer testing, creative testing, strategy testing, just a variety of different things. And if you don't have these tools, and if you don't understand it because you just don't have the knowledge for it, you're going to fail. So this is why knowledge is important. Applied knowledge is important.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely learn from people that have more tools than you, and then start applying these tools to your problems, and you're going to see that you're going to succeed, because the more you test, the more you do, the faster you test, the closer you get to the W.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And I guess with that, it also does take capital and money in order to even perform these tests in the first place.
That's pretty much a fact. Yes. You do need capital, and not a lot. It's just that, I mean, the longer the time frame of testing goes, the more money you'll need.
Yeah.
But the shorter it is, the less money you need. So this is why, if you guys are having a problem, test your offers first, because that's going to be a quick change overnight.
Yeah.
So I do look at it like that.
So I'm now curious a little bit about, you mentioned, for example, at the very beginning, which I thought was so clever, is looking at Amazon, reviews and votes, for example, to see like the wording and then using that, plugging it into ChatGPT. I'm just curious. Sounds like you guys are already on top of AI for what you're doing in e-commerce. How are you guys using AI right now when it comes to your business?
So that's the way, kind of how I explained to you, is definitely one of the best ways we use AI
Mm,
is just combining CI and AI together. We don't use AI just for AI alone, so CI can collective information,
mm.
and we combine it together to make copy for our ads that can increase our CTR. You'd be surprised, bro. If you can increase your CTR, unique CTR on ads by like a point 0.5, it's a lot when you're spending a lot of money, and it does help us out shorten that time, right? It used to take us maybe like an hour, 2 hours. Now we're doing that in 5, 10 minutes, right? So now we're saving time. Number two, when it comes to UGC, we'll tell it, hey, make us some scripts. I'll make us scripts based on CI, collective information, right? Based on the reviews that we're getting from Amazon. We combine it together. And honestly, that's kind of like the main thing we do right now when it comes to AI. I know there's like creatives and stuff like that as well, but we're currently not doing that. But this is how we're using it. And I think it's been the best thing ever, to be honest, because we're now taking me an hour to collect information and then make scripts. Now, again, it's taking me 5 minutes.
I love that too. Yeah, I've been seeing also for customer service, it's really helpful for reps to use whenever you're trying to, like, let's say, like, diffuse a situation in a certain way. Like, it's amazing, bro. I agree. I think it's such an awesome change.